This is a basic overview, very basic, of what is HTML and HTML5. Um, we will go in depth in the various HTML tags, putting CSS, JavaScript, PHP, videos, sound, all that stuff into HTML. But this is just a couple of minutes to tell you what HTML does. HTML is just the basic structure that holds all web pages. We have billions of web pages, we have scores of browsers, and all of our videos, images, sounds, links, everything goes within this structure. But the deal is that HTML is a very basic language. And it was only created by Dr. Tim Berners-Lee, who was a physicist. All he wanted to do is just put some images, some words, and some links into his document so he could show his buddies some words and pictures. That's all he wanted. But what happened was you get into maybe a scenario with maybe the New York Times, and the New York Times, you've got this page, you've got a slideshow here, they have a videos section. If you want to sign in, you want to order a form, or you're going to have to fill in a form. You've got these advertisements up here. You got all kinds of stuff going on in the New York Times. Dr. Tim Berners-Lee, he didn't know all of this stuff was coming. So anyway, the language HTML5 has evolved just like the Mustang car has evolved. And there was a time when you had an AM radio in the Ford Mustang. The newest Mustang, you could connect to the internet, go down the road, listen to your favorite music, check your email with your hands on the steering wheel. So the language has just evolved. But And then you can go into any web page, right click on the page, go to view page source, and now we're looking at the language in the New York Times page. And we have HTML up here at the top in the head tag, but all of this code is linking CSS to this page. They're pulling JavaScript into this page. They're coming in here for Google Analytics to see how their page is ranking. And then we get down here into the body tag of the page. And down in here, they're throwing in some CSS within the page. So HTML is a very basic language that can't do very much. So what happens is over time, so that HTML can do more, people have invented languages to work with HTML to help HTML do more. So what it comes down to is if you go into Dreamweaver and open a new page, and let me do that again, I'll just go File, New. And Dreamweaver wants to know, hey, what type of page do you want to open? I'm going to open an HTML5 document. And you can see here, this is the history of the internet here, going back to these different types of HTML, just for the heck of it. Let me cancel this. Look at our HTML basic 5 code and take a peek at it. But if I go File, New, and maybe I come over here to select not HTML5, but a very old version going back maybe 10 years. I'll say XHTML transitional, and look at how the code varies. You get all this extra information in here trying to tell the browser what type of HTML this is. So the language has just evolved. You can read about it, study about it, but the newest code, and notice when I go back to the HTML5 document, it's very basic now. We open some HTML, we close the HTML. In our body tag, we put images, text, links, videos, and up here in the head tag, we put in information about our document and we bring in other types of files like JavaScript, CSS, into our head tag. And that's what HTML does. HTML, hypertext markup language, is just your basic code that the billions of websites on the internet, all the cool stuff goes always in your HTML.